I believe in you. I believe that there is greatness within you. And I believe that you are more capable than you may even realize. That whatever you're aspiring towards, whatever you're dreaming of, that it's possible. That your dream is out there. And that the very dream that you're chasing, it's chasing you. That you have amazing gifts and talents inside of yourself. That you have brilliance inside of yourself. And that there are things that you can do inside of your life that you didn't even know were possible. And that you have greatness within you. I can say this definitively because I know in my own life the dramatic change I've been able to make just by believing in myself, just by trusting myself and knowing that I could do more. The reason I'm telling you is this because I never thought I would be able to come back from these things. And what I am telling you is that you can do so much more with your life. That just because this has been the way that things have been in the past is not an indication of what you're capable of now. That you can get better every single day. That you can do so much more with your life. And that your life can have a tremendous impact on the people around you and the people across the world. And it can make a bigger impact upon yourself. That the ideas that you've always been resting on, those things inside of your mind that you've always wanted to try, what if you gave them a chance? What if instead of just remaining inside of your mind, you allowed them to see the light of day? That you started going towards something bigger and better? What would that feel like? To live out your dream, to actually experience those things that you've always wanted, to go and travel to the places that you always knew were possible for you, and to have the very things that you've always wanted to have. You can have that. What if it started to work for you? What if this was the moment that you started trusting yourself again, and you started realizing that you are good enough, that you are amazing, and that you're unbelievably awesome? And that if you started adding all of these things upon yourself, doing a little bit every single day, and that's the biggest thing. I'm not even asking you to make this profound change inside of your life. The only thing I'm ever asking of you is that you please believe in yourself. Know that you can do so much more. And by trusting yourself and knowing that you can do those things, that you're going to want to go out and try those things. What is that thing in the back of your mind that you've always wanted to do? That every morning when you woke up, you wish you were doing. And every night before you go to bed, that you wish you had done. That's your dream. That's that thing inside of you that just won't let go. That's constantly inside of your mind, constantly telling you, man, I would love to try that. Man, I would love to go out and do that. Here's the moment. Give yourself that chance. And here's the other thing too. You will be surprising not only to yourself, but to other people of how much more you can do. That you have an amazing array of gifts and talents and things inside of yourself that you didn't even realize that you could do. And maybe there was something very early on in your life that you had done. Maybe you played the piano extremely well. Maybe you were great with people. Maybe you were amazing at pottery and sculpture. What if you went back to those things? What if you started using those talents again? What you're going to find in life is that they'll help you in really mysterious ways. That one moment now when you go to do something, all of those skills and those talents that you had before will somehow come to support you. And here's the biggest thing, is that it will give you the confidence and the verve to be able to go after what you really want. That now you'll realize that you can go for it. You want to make that phone call? Make that phone call. You want to go ask that person out? Ask them out. And you want to apply for that job? Well, that job is waiting out there for you. Because life wants you to succeed. Because you want you to succeed. I am telling you this. There is more inside of you. There is something better inside of here. And there's something better out there in the world waiting for you. My whole life, I was told that I wasn't going to amount to anything. After I had all of my health issues, after, my gosh, I mean, imagine having an operation and then coming home and trying to recover after that. After you've lost your apartment, after you've lost your car, after you've lost the person that you thought you'd be with. trying to rebuild yourself. And for the longest time, people would say things about me. They would say, well, Zia's never going to do anything. He's never going to come back from this. He's done. He should just go out there and just get some type of assistance, and that should be the remainder of his life, and he should just live it out like that. But the biggest thing was not that what they were saying was right, but it's that I believed what they were saying. That I believed all of those things that they said about myself, and because of that, I created these limitations for myself. I couldn't see beyond what was in front of me. Doubt, fear, and regret will act like that. It will act like a darkness that envelops you. But here's the thing about darkness. If you look at it, it looks terrifying. But if you put your hand into it, you'll realize it's nothing. And then if you pass through it, what you'll realize is that there's only light on the other side. Stop giving in to what other people are saying. It doesn't matter what other people say about you. What only matters is what you say about yourself. What are you saying about yourself? Are you reminding yourself that you are talented? Are you reminding yourself that you are smart? And are you reminding yourself that life has so many possibilities and so many wonderful things for you to experience? Find your happiness. That's the biggest thing I can ever encourage you towards. That inside of the positivity, inside of all of these things and making your change, is finding the joy and that spark that pushes you farther in your life. When you ignite your passion, you will light the way to your dreams. You will discover things about yourself that you didn't even know. That you are strong, that you are smart, and that you can do really unbelievable things. The biggest thing we always look at whenever we're trying to go towards our dreams or our goals is that we look at it and we say, how is this even going to happen? This looks so daunting and so challenging. Gosh, I'd really love to do that, but it seems so far out there on the horizon and I don't know if I could ever do it. What if you took one step? What if you did one thing today that made you proud of yourself? One thing that pushed you a little bit farther? And I'm not even asking you to do something tremendous. What if you wanted to write a script and you wrote down one sentence? Okay, you wrote down one sentence. In a week, if you wrote down a sentence every day, you would have a paragraph. At the end of the month, you would have 4 paragraphs. Maybe that would be enough for about a page. And by the end of the year, you would have 20 to 30 pages. You would be so much farther along than you even realized. Give yourself that chance. Do a little bit every single day, and what you'll discover is that not only is it totally possible, but that you were the one that did it. You will gain confidence in yourself. You'll gain trust in your ability, and you'll gain faith in yourself. And faith is the dual victory. Faith is this. It's that if you go to do something, and even if it doesn't work out, it's going to be okay. And even if you do it and it does work out, it's still going to be okay. That inside of both of those aspects, life is going to turn towards you. Life is going to open up. And that it's going to bloom in ways that you couldn't even imagine possible for you. Could I have known that it would be possible for me right now to be here with you, to be reminding of you how awesome you are? As a person who is broken, a person laying inside of a hospital bed with 2 dislocated discs in my back. No, I never could have known that. But what I did was I kept on trying. I kept on going forward. And you have to do the very thing that you're doing right now, which is you must continuously bathe your mind in the light of positivity. What does that mean? That means to interrupt the negative cycle of thoughts that you have inside of your mind. It's very easy to get dissuaded, to be discouraged, because we think about all those other times these things have happened, and we say, it's going to be like that again. Or maybe it's because of the people around you and the voices that you're hearing. Listen to things on YouTube. Listen to videos like the one you're watching right now. And listen to people that uplift you, that inspire you, that remind you that you can do something special with your life, and that you were given a unique gift. Since the moment you were born, something special was put inside of you that is unique only to you. Only you have your unique ideas, your perspective, your experiences, and your talent. And if you take all of those things and you put them together, and you start going after what you truly want, what you're going to discover is that life will yield to you. that life will open up and that you can have as much as I have and you can have more because you are more. Because there's more inside of you and there is something telling you that you are not done yet, that you are better than this, that you are braver, that you're bolder, that you have something special inside of you. Please know how proud I am of you. Please know how proud I am of you for all the things that you're doing, for who you're becoming, and for who you're going to be. Life is supremely challenging, but you are better than those challenges. But you are smarter than those challenges. And you have all of the gifts already inside of yourself. So today is the day to let them out into the world. That's what I had mentioned before. Go after what you really want. Embrace the version of your life where every single day you wake up and you're excited. Every single moment that you go out, you know good things are going to happen to you. Keep saying that to yourself. There's a very wise woman named Louise L. Hay, and she had 4 statements which she always made, and I want you to keep saying this to yourself. All is well. Everything is working out for my highest good. Out of this situation, only good is going to come for me, and I am safe. Keep going. Keep striving, and keep believing in yourself. Because I guarantee one day I'm going to look out there into the world, and I'm going to see you in a commercial. I'm going to see you on the cover of a magazine, and I'm going to see you leading the version of your life that you always knew was possible for you, that you'd always hoped for, and that you'd always dreamt of. And the only thing I'll say is, I knew you could do it. And I want you to start saying that about yourself.